Why can't I see the chat? I want to see the chat. There's no one here but us doing. What is this? I can't see the chat. That's okay. No one's gonna come anyway. This isn't even a real stream. So, if the world F you, if the shit gonna take a picture of my body too. I don't even really want to sort this stuff. I'm just gonna put this right here. And then, how can I set this up so that they have to look at. Hi, Douglas! There. No, I want it to be like, so they have to look at that forced perspective. So I'll move this like, oops, breaking Lego. Breaking Legos. Breaking Legos. Hoo, hoo, hoo. And then I'll have to just put, hi, Douglas. This is not a real stream. None of this is happening. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. This is all just a bad dream. This is all just a bad dream. This is all just a bad dream. This is, oh no. This is all just a, this is all just a, this is all just a bad dream. Breaking lots of Lego. This is just all a bad dream. This is all just a bad dream. This is all just a bad dream. You guys are sleeping. This is a sleep experiment. And so I just sorted like all weird black parts. I found another whole bin of weird black parts. So don't take that the wrong way, weird black parts. But that's what I'm talking about. All these black. So I have them in here, in this thing. Oh no, orientation is locked. How you feeling? There's a set with a blonde mohawk. What? Where's a set with a blonde mohawk? I want to see the so-called. This is just a bad dream. This is just a bad dream. You are having a bad dream. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Everything's good. Hey, party people. Hey, crusty crew. Welcome to Lego Dads in the morning. Or Lego Dad, I guess, because there's no one else here. There's not supposed to be anyone else here. So, Lego Dad stream. Oh, this is my co-host. Lord Busyness. And then I dropped a bunch of Legos, smashed that. I was looking through Shima. Imagine that. Better watch out when you get that cat. We got life here, ready to sing. Rapping all night because it's about to ting. We got stuff here everywhere. We got stuff inside our old hostage chair. We got ladies and we got Stockholm Syndrome. Better watch out before you get that. Nothing rhymes with syndrome. Better watch. So anyway, today I was like researching a bunch of stuff for the theme overlaps, like Lego's own IPs, how they overlap. The third season of Ninjago Dragons Rising just blew the lid off of the connection with Ninjago and Shima. So one of the realms has always been Shima. It turns out Lord Ras is from the Shima realm. Also, the Forbidden Five, which are the new bad guys for season 3 of Dragons Rising, they're all from Shima, and they're actually like mutated wolves. And like it's getting crazy. I read so much. It was like an information overload. So, hi, Jude. With legs that long, kicking people as easy as. Yep. He can be a rocket. His legs, though, are so heavy. But look. Come on, do it. He's not real balancy. Here. Can you see it? Stepping out on the town, stepping out on the town, stepping out on the town. So what do you think, co-host? What do you think about the new Star Wars sets? Oh, I really like them. They're super good. I'm gonna buy all of them right away. Day one or full price boy box. And cool, that's so cool. Well, let's take a poll in the chat. Do you guys like first day boy box or do you like second day boy box? But look who I found. So I thought I bought this guy, and I did actually, because I just found him today. He was in like a box. But so I got all this stuff out to sort, and now I don't actually feel like sorting it. But no one was streaming for some reason. I don't know why, because there was like streams all day. I mean, they weren't necessarily good streams, but there were streams all day. And then all of a sudden they just stop. Like, why? Like, well, is there some kind of law where you have to shut down Lego streams? Are we under curfew? Like, is this martial law or something? Is there some kind of jurisdiction that says you can't do whatever you want? Huh? 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 There's a lot of good parts in here, though. Look at that. Here's a part. Look at all these. Yep, those are things. And then we're going to do the descriptive show. Oh, look at this. This is a cool thing. Hayacha. And then, let's see. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Tubes, bat wings, Krusty Krabs, Krusty Crews. There's a lot of those little oh, I bet they use them for like eyeball holes. And there's a bunch of like the tubes. And then these kind of tubes. We got Dude Jude, LMMFAOOHT. That means lick my mother frickin' autonomous or okra octagon hexagon at Tuesday. I don't know. That's a long one, dude. Jude, I'm not really with the program on the what do you call that? The social media things. There's probably not even anyone here. Oh, good. There's no one here. I was like worried someone was watching actually, because this is a private stream. Like you guys are. If there is anyone watching, you're not supposed to be here right now. So like, vacate the property, or you know what I mean. We're gonna have issues. This is Lord Ross. Okay, he is from Chima. The realm of Chima. So what happened is, I guess there was this merger. It sounds like it's like a board meeting thing, right? So there was a merger of the realms. So the Chima realm is now called Wildness instead of like wilderness. It's Wildness realm it's wild with a Y. Brickable cow. I thought he was. I thought you were blocked on this channel, cow. I must have unblocked you. Just kidding. I never blocked you. But I was going through the Chima. Oh, so that's what I was. So last night I was with Reed, right? And I was like, "There's two brown bears, right? There is, because there's two brown bears for Chima for the action figures. I knew there was, and I couldn't figure out why I only could find one, because there is. So this is Bladvik, and he's in his Phoenix armor. See, it even has like the insignia of the. Oh, I hate this. Check out these plates. These are old school. They don't even make these anymore. Like, these are super old. They still have the modern logo, but they're 80s. They don't make. Imagine if they still made plates like this. I love these plates. So let's see. He has like the bear logo. So there's for all the tribes, or for most of the tribes, there's the Phoenix version of Phoenix armor, where they actually have like fire wings and stuff. So let's take a look at those to start off the show, and then we can talk about, like Star Wars helmets or whatever you guys want to talk about, or like Twilight. I don't know what you kids do these days. So here's the rhinoceros one. Very cool. Very cool. Sorry, I'm really shaky. I'm on a lot of prescription medication. I think I take like 10 different prescriptions every day now. And like before, I was really paranoid. I thought like people were coming for me. It turns out no one was. So like spoilers, no one was coming to get me. And then okay, so I just thought they were because of the medication. I'm just on, and I think I'm on too much medication, which can be a problem. But whatever. And supposedly it all goes. It's all safe to take it all. They probably just do that to eliminate me because I'm poor. There's the lion one, and so they all have these special printed armors, right? And so they only came in one set. So they're like super, like hyper mega cool. Okay. I really like the gorilla one. And so they each have their stupid tribe printed on their chest plate. So then here is the eagle. And so they're all like, because they meet the Phoenix tribe, right? Which was, the Phoenix tribe was like one of the first tribes on Shima, in Shima. Oh no, was one of the first tribes, and then they were, basically they had to like leave because stuff was going down, you know what I mean, y'all? And so there's that. So then you have all that, and so these are like these are like the Phoenix. So like, Phoenix in real life are mythical creatures, but in the land of Shima, they're not mythical. Well, but they're really cool. So they're just like red birds, I guess. They're basically the cardinal tribe, I guess. But anyway, so I found all these guys. There's all these Shima guys in here. And so if you come over, we can play with them. So this is there's two versions of Rhinona. And she is a hottie. And so that is the other version of Rhinona. I like her original outfit. It's more seductive. But I don't know. That's in the other box. So... Oh, and I found these Lego picture frames, right? And they were 50% off. So I got one. So if you guys have a picture that you want me to put in there, send me a 5x7 printed photo, and I can put it inside the picture frame. And that will help support the channel. And then we'll be able to, like, Google will, like, put us on a private jet and let us do whatever we want, and we can like spit on poor people, and we'll get free stuff. Okay, so that's cool. And then I don't want to knock this over because that's gonna be, I almost dropped that. Okay, so now I have to find, here. There's probably, hopefully everybody left by now. You really shouldn't, there's really no need to watch this. You should have something better to do with your life. So these are like picture frames, right? So I can put pictures in there, 5x7, and you can stack them. These were made in Copenhagen. Copenhagen is, if you didn't know, that's a city. You should already know that, though, if you went to high school or if you went to, I don't know, if you went to school, period, you should probably know that. But anyway, so you can hang these on the wall, and you can put it, you have to be 3 years old to use it. There's no pictures included, which I think is rude. But I got a blue one, and then it also comes in crimson. What? Oh, I opened the blue one. I didn't open the crimson one. Okay, so here's what it looks like inside. So you can like take this out or something. So there's like a slot. There's like a slat. And then this comes out, right? And then you open it up like this. And then you can stick the corners of your stupid picture in those slots. Just put it in there. Shut it up. Shut it up. And then you can slide it back into this slat, which has like a weird finger hole too, which is fun. And then, so you put it in there. And also, if you're gonna like hang it on your stupid wall, there's like screw holes or nail holes there, so you can hang it up. But basically, it just looks like that, and you can stack them and whatever. So they were really inexpensive. So I got them, because I wanted to get this Ninjago set, right? And it has one of the guys, the Forbidden Five, who are from Chima. It has one of the guys. It's like a $9.89 set. And it comes with Drix, I think his name is. And he's one of these Chima people. Because I just read like 40 pages of like documents. They released all these documents. They were all classified. They all got unredacted. So I was reading all of this like secret Lego information from the Lego like Fort Knox. It all got like leaked out. So I was reading all this stuff, and so that's probably why Lego renewed their license on renewed their whatever on Chima, was because a lot of this Ninjago Dragons thing is connected to that. Now, whether they actually mention it in the show or whatever, I don't know, but it is mentioned in like text documents that are factual to the actual toy line and show plot. So, whatever, take that at face value. But I was reading all this stuff because me and Tim wanted to do this crossover thing, right? And I figured he's busy because like he's world famous now, and like he's like having lunch with Madonna and all this stuff. So I'm gonna do a bunch of research and get, because it's a lot of stuff. Like you know, like in the police station when they're trying to figure out like a mystery, and they have like pictures on like a cork board, and like they have all the strings like attaching different stuff that's connected. I'm gonna have to do that because this goes deep. I mean, this is Ultra Agents goes into Ninjago, right? But Ultra Agents goes into Alien Conquest, goes into Ultra Agents. Then you've got Monster Fighters goes into Galaxy Squad. You've got City goes into Chima. Chima goes into Ninjago. Back and forth. It's like redonkulous. Ultra Agents goes into, crosses over to Ninjago. You've got, I mean, there's way more. I forgot it all because my brain is literally broken. So what we need to do is slowly organize the information as it is retrieved from the mainframe, the databases. I don't even know what I'm saying right now because, I mean, I'm telling you the truth. There is like a bunch of data that we have to like harvest and then organize. But like how many peels do you want on this onion? You know what I mean? Every time you take a layer off, there's another layer. And you just go down and down. It's like Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's like giving live birth. You know what I mean? Like, just when you think the umbilical cord is done, there's more. And you're just pulling this umbilical cord for hours and hours and hours and hours. And you're like, how long is this umbilical cord gonna be till we get to the Tootsie center of this pregnancy? You know, and it's like, how many licks? 1, 2, 3. But there's just so much stuff that is, I'm trying to think of even the other what other themes? Like shoot me a theme. I mean, Nexo Knights has very loose connections to stuff. Nexo Knights actually has connections to power miners. A power miners rock monster has connections to Nexo Knights rock monster that also has connections to a Mixel. I mean, that's just we're getting crazy now, right? So then I'm trying to think of the other themes. Remember when they were just doing these, like, they were doing the. Oh, you want to know what? When okay, so I was doing my research. Okay, so if there's anyone actually here, oh, there's only 2 people. Good. Never mind then. Damn, it's hot. Shower coolness disappearing too fast. Oh, it's come over to my house. It's really cold, Douglas. It's cold out here. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, so Douglas, hear me out on this, okay? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, Douglas. Okay, you'll get a kick out of this. So think about all of these like YouTube channels that think they know everything about why certain themes, like they'll be like, what caused Shima to be canceled? Why did Hidden Side fail? Blah blah blah, this and that, and they think they have these reasons, like they know what they're talking about. You know that within a 2-minute Google search, I have the answer to, like, Chima did, like, you know how I always say, like, Chima didn't get canceled. It was only meant to be a 3-wave or 2.5 year theme with 3 waves. That was all it was intended to be by the company. So if you were researching a video, say you're some idiot kid, right, and you're making YouTube videos and you're a know-it-all, and you're like, this is why Chima failed, and you're gonna give your hypothesis on why you think it failed because you're pretty smart and stuff. Anyway, a 2-minute Google search had the answer, and it says right there, the official statement from Lego comes up and says it was not canceled. It was always meant to end when it did, to make way for a new theme, like for Nexo Knights. Just as Ninjago was supposed to end after 3 for Chima to start. It just didn't go that way because the fans made an uproar. But like, that was always it. But you find these kids and they're like, yeah, it's because the box art, or it's because the sets were too stupid, or blah, blah, because M&R Bricks didn't like the sets, so Lego was like, well, we're canceling that theme. Well, so I recently met someone, I think it was at Mayo's stream, and it's one of these people, these new people that came around since I've been out of the community, and I went to his channel, right, to sub to him, and there was a video, and the video was along those lines, why such and such failed. Maybe it was Hidden Side, or I don't know, something. And so I was talking to the guy on the panel at Mayo's, and I'm like, I actually called him out. I'm like, just so you know, that video that you made is like false information. Like, I watched your video, it's BS. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't know that. And I'm like, obviously you didn't know that because you made a video, you just pulled stuff out of your ass and made a video that people are going to watch and believe, because humans are really stupid now. They just believe whatever they're told. So you tell them something, they don't actually like fact check it or use any deductive thinking, reasonable logical thinking on their own. They're like, I don't want to think for myself, I'll just believe whatever I'm told because that's easier because I'm a stupid idiot. Well, it takes 2 minutes. You could have Googled it and be like, no, that's not true. But that's like, so if it's going on with Lego themes, it's going on with everything else in the world, and that's what's going on with this world, is people don't know what's going on because they just believe whatever they see on the internet. And so I called him out anyway, and just to let him know. I mean, I wasn't being mean, but I'm just like, finally I get a chance to talk to one of these people in person, because I've seen a lot of videos like that, and I'm just like, oh man, if I could actually talk to this creator, I'd be like, you're a moron. But they usually get defensive and stuff because you're calling him out. But he didn't get really defensive. He just, he what do you call it? Said I didn't know that, like feigned ignorance. But like if you don't know something, the magical part is you can find it out. That's like the magical part. So it's like a horrible excuse. That's like um if I punch you in the face and then go, I didn't know I was punching you. That doesn't make it any less of an assault. I still assaulted you, right? But I can be like, well, I didn't know I was punching you. But like that doesn't really. Let's see. It didn't sell fast enough for Lego to consider it. Is my general theory. Oh no, we don't have to make any theories. It's the you can check on the internet why it it ended when it was supposed to end. They're called. You have evergreen themes, and then you have the like perennial themes where they're just like one or three waves, kind of like the media saying the plane hit the black. Yeah, well, that's why I don't listen to media at all, because like someone today just showed me a video of someone saying stuff, and I'm like, this is AI. It's not actually the person. They're like, is it? I'm like, yeah, this is not a real video. It's just really good AI. It looks like them, it sounds like them, and you can make them say whatever they want. So why would you believe anything that you see anymore? Because for all you know, I could be AI right now and not even be me. And like that's where it's going. Like you can take a celebrity and make them say anything you want them to say in a video. So it's ridiculous. People now more than ever need to start do critical thinking and question everything. They should have been doing that from the beginning, but like I'm just saying now it's more important now than ever because it's all messed up. We're all in a simulation. You know what? I would have rather have that be the truth. Because if we're in a simulation, that means that there's a power off switch or something. There's a way to shut this puppy down, like hit the main breaker. The problem is, so I was talking to one of my friends. I've known him for years, and he's sober now too. We're both sober from alcohol. Anyway, he was talking about something, and I said, he said it was something about money and inflation and cost and all this stuff. So then anyway, I says, well, I says to him, well, nothing is real. So nothing matters. Do whatever you want. And he rebutted with, everything is real. And I said to him, I says, maybe that's the problem. Everything is real. You know what I mean? Because like if everything that could possibly happen is real, that's not good. And if everything that's happening isn't real, that's not good. So, what do you do? That's why I just don't watch the news. I don't get my information from social media, and I don't believe anything until I see it. Every time too many enter middle class, the market crashes. there, but the funny part is, I don't know about Australia, but um, the middle class is, they say there's a middle class, but there technically isn't anymore. It's like a fake group in between the 1% and poor people. Technically, like everyone who's even thinks they're middle class, they're only middle class because they charge everything to credit. Otherwise, they would be poor. They appear to be middle class. There is no middle class. Everyone's a paycheck away from being homeless. So, but yeah, that is every time too many enter middle class. That's what I'm sure. That's what the rich people are like. We can't have too many people in the middle class because that's going to kill the economy. But the funny part is there is no economy it's all a ruse. Like it's all bullshit. It's all made up. You know what I mean? It's all based on nonsensical stuff. Now, middle class are the 1% brown noses. Yeah, exactly. They're the right hand. Like they're the toady to the 1%ers. Like they're the ones who are still suckling on that teat. So they live. They in their minds they're well off, but they're not actually well off because anyway, it's all a ruse. It's all made up, and people are freaking out about every little thing. And I'm like, here, the thing is that the reason that they're saying all this stuff is spreading around is because they want you to be upset. So the best thing to do is don't get upset by things you hear. So if you hear something and you're like, wow, that's terrible, instead of like bitching about it or like whatever, just don't do anything. And therefore then they've lost because they didn't get a rise out of you. It's kind of just like when people bully you in school. If you react, then the bully's like, ha ha, I got him upset, so I'm going to keep doing it. If everyone just ignored it all, they'd be like, hey, how come no one's upset about this stuff that we're saying? And then they they they'd have to do a different tactic. But everybody reacts, everybody freaks out at every little thing, so there's no way around it. But you know what I mean? It's like, am I? Maybe I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about. But it seems like it should make. It seems like it makes sense that this could all be avoided if people just like took a second, stepped back, and like weren't in such denial and try to like pretend like everything's okay, like, and then just do some critical thinking and go, hey, this isn't right. Maybe something needs to be done, and we shouldn't believe everything we hear. That's all you gotta do. My favorite today is that La protest, people waving flags of countries they don't want to be deported to. Well, it's like the Ukraine thing. When Russia was doing the Ukraine, there's people in America hanging Ukraine flags outside their house. And I'm like, did you care about Ukraine before this? Because this isn't the first time Ukraine has had an issue with Russia or Afghanistan or other surrounding countries. Like, this isn't like Ukraine's been doing wonderful since the beginning of time, and now finally something bad happened, and Americans are like, we got to support this. It's like, if all the countries on the planet supported each other in a positive way all of the time, like how people pretend to support them when they're in trouble because it's trendy. If people genuinely actually cared about the other people in other countries, if everyone on the planet cared about the other people on the planet, and then we wouldn't have any of this issue. But you got the fair weather, like, you got these fair weather people. They're like, there's injustice going on in some country I just heard of last week. I am going to do something about it by buying a flag on the internet and hanging it up. And the thing is you're not doing anything, and like really the care should have been there before Russia attacked them or whatever, because then maybe that wouldn't have happened, because the good people who cared about each other would outweigh the bad people who want to hurt the people. You know what I mean? Like, am I stupid? Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm wrong and everything is right, everything's supposed to go out. It just seems like people care when it's a day late and a dollar short, and then the way that they act like they care doesn't actually accomplish anything. So what is the point of any of it? The more weapons we sell Ukraine, the longer the war will. Well, and that is the thing. Like the world police, yeah, we go over there to help, but it's not just because we're like, we care about women and children, because we don't. We've like killed women and children in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in all these different places. Like, we've committed like mass murder, massacre, genocide in all the countries that we go to help with our military. And when innocent people die like it's nobody's business, Vietnam, and it's like, they're not going to Ukraine because they care about women and children. It's not why. Apparently, that black rock mob pretty much owns Ukraine now. Oh, I don't even know anything about the black rock mob, but they sound cool. Black rock. Well, I want. Maybe I should join the Black Rock mob. How do you get in? Is that a good? Is that probably a good business to get into? I mean, I need a job opportunity, and if they control a whole country, are they bad or good? Because mobs can be good or bad. I don't know, or I think they're a little of both. Anyway, if I just want, I just think all of it needs to stop, and it's not going to stop because it's not even being addressed in like an intelligent fashion. You know what I mean? My grandfather said it was him or me, and I defended my sisters and mother. Crazy. Weapons is good money. Well, that's what we sold weapons. So in the wars we fought, when we fought Iraq, we fought against weapons. They used weapons that we sold them when we were at war. Same with Afghanistan. The weapons that the Taliban had, we had sold them. We sold weapons to Iran. We sold weapons to Syria. We sold weapons to Jordan. We sold weapons. So we sell, and then once we're done with those countries using them up, then we like go to war with them and act like they're the bad guys. But we were just their buddies like the week before, giving them weapons. My grandfather said it was him or me, and I defended. What do you? Oh, that's Stud Sidious. What are you doing here, Stud Sidious? I thought you were Douglas. What do you mean your grandfather said it was him or me? Like one of you was gonna die, so you killed your grandfather? Cause damn, you're hardcore, bro. It was different then. Wow. So you had to like cold-blooded murder your grandpa to save your sisters and mom. I mean, I would do the same thing. In fact, I think like a nice restart of the whole planet would be good, or the whole human race needs a whole reset, you know? It's like a forced upgrade. Get your new AK-47. Well, no, it's like they're like those countries are like we want to control our populations and be able to attack our neighbors, and America's like, well, I'll sell you weapons, and then later on, America's like, I'm sick of those guys. Remember how we were friends with them and we'd sell them weapons and stuff, and we would use them to like, get stuff done that we wanted done. Well, I don't really like them anymore, so let's go over there and like beat them up, and then we're not going to be friends with them anymore, and we'll steal all their oil and we'll steal all their opium, and then we'll have a bunch of money, right? So it's cool because we made money on selling stuff to them, and then we just went there and basically robbed them too. So like it's like we're basically like it's extortion. Like we basically like strong arm anything we want from other from other countries. Like we're like the bullies. Like we're basically like how the cops are here. The cops like I pay their wage so they can extort money from me. That's all they are, is revenue collectors. They don't actually like protect me from crime. They just take my money, and I'm like, I'm not doing any crime. Don't take my money. I pay you. Chop, you missed the previous comment. My grandfather had crazy stories from when Warsaw was invaded when he was. Oh, yeah, Warsaw. Well, I don't know. Am I not seeing the whole chat? No, you just got here. Okay, how do I adjust the chat? I have it on all messages, so I couldn't have missed anything. Don't try to pull the wool over my thighs. Yeah, I know. Warsaw. Did you know the band Joy Division that turned into the band New Order? Their first album they were called Warsaw. So they were Warsaw, then they became Joy Division, then the lead singer killed himself, and then they became New Order. Okay, so let's see. Uh, his stories freaked me out as a kid. Oh, so that's why you killed him. Trump says that they're all bad deals. Well, yeah, that's Trump. Actually, that's the one thing Trump knows about is bad deals, because that's all he's ever done in his life is bad business deals. Is this live? No, this is not live. This is a pre-recorded. This is AI generated content. So I use a I'm actually an AI program. Buttchop fed in a bunch of stuff that he wanted to talk about, and so I'm just doing that, doing what I was programmed to do. All that bullying and harassment for nothing. Is this a live? Or, oh, pre-record? No, well, it's live in the way that you're seeing it for the first time and I'm seeing it for the first time, but I'm AI, so it doesn't really matter to me. Like Buttchop's sleeping. He just like entered some data text and then I just go off of that. RoboChop 2040. Yeah, Max Chop like Max head. This is really a Coca-Cola advert. Bye, Coca-Cola. So, yeah, I was wanting to talk about, like, I made a lot of overwhelming discoveries about Chima and Ninjago, like, completely, like, crossing over, like, hardcore crossing over, right? And it turned into, like, world events. But the thing is it turned into that because the same advice I give for researching a video about a Lego theme that you make is the same advice that goes to fact checking people in power who are telling you stuff, or fact checking people, influencers like on the internet who tell you stuff. They cut down clips and edit it to make it a weapon so they can make you perceive what they want you to perceive. Just like right now, Buttchop is having AI relay this propaganda to you, and I want everyone to fact check this stream. After you leave here, you should go through, do a bullet points, do bullet, whatever, the dots with the words after, and fact check all that stuff. Because just because I seem like I care doesn't, I mean, who knows? I'm having AI do my dirty work, make content for me. So you need to fact check Buttchop's content. Buttchop is a good at AI RoboChop. I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy that for $1. Buttchop is good at preempting. Yeah, Ninjago now has access to all Lego realms. Ninjago has had a realm merger. So now everyone from Chima, from Legends of Chima, is considered to be from the wildness realm. Well, Lord Ras from the wildness realm. The Forbidden Five that just came out from their wolves from the wildness realm. This is getting insane, people. Wish Mayo was here. He could tell you where the Mornington Peninsula is. What the fuck is the Mornington Peninsula? Is that something I should know about? I should fact check that because that sounds made up. What's Mornington? Good Mornington! Would you like to see my peninsula? Come over here and look at my peninsula. It's a good Mornington to you. What is Mornington Peninsula? Is that where Mayo takes his hostages or what? I'm in a house on that peninsula. Are you, Douglas, if you're in trouble, blink twice. Are you being held against your will by Mayo Hosko? Do you have Stockholm Syndrome? Because you need to take a lot of vitamin D, a lot of zinc, so that you have Stockholm Syndrome too? So like seriously, like you're under his spell. That's what he's doing. He is actually, I think he's definitely a cyborg that was created in the laboratory. I know that for sure. And he's probably, summer tourists have me under house arrest. Do they make you wear a shirt that says "Don't hassle me, I'm local"? So like during the during the holiday season, your shirt's like "Don't hassle me, I'm local." Mayo quit. Why did he quit again? Because of the restraining orders or what? Is it because of the stream that I bitched at Cliff about? Because so I was watching replays, right? Just randomly watching replays of streams that I missed, streams that I missed when I wasn't watching stuff. And there was this stream, and I was really upset with just the way that people were acting in it to each other, because it wasn't like good-natured ribbing. It wasn't like mutual joking around. It was malicious treatment and not cool. So I actually I posted a comment on the video, on the replay of the stream, and I messaged Cliff and said that I was very disappointed and not happy with that. And he said, yes, I know about it. I talked to the people. But if that's the reason why Mayo left the thing again, are you lying to me? Are you triggering me? He didn't leave again. He's just like busy right now. Isn't he coming back? Isn't he just take? I don't know what's real and what's not real. Nothing is real. But anyway, so if that's what's wrong, I need to talk to Mayo, because that was an unjustified thing. But that doesn't mean he can kidnap you guys and put you on a Mornington Peninsula. Who named the peninsula that? Like an idiot? Did an idiot name the peninsula Mornington? Like, what do we call this peninsula? I don't know. What time of day is it right now? Well, it is morning. Well, then it's the Mornington Peninsula. If I try to leave, they surround you in BMW times X5 and torment you. Oh my God. And this was foretold in the end of days. You know what I mean? In the last rites. In the last temptation of Reed. So that's crazy that he has you guys hostage. Is that why Ruth is gone? Does he have Ruth somewhere? Like in some kind of compound? Does he have like a secret compound on the is there an afternooninton peninsula, and then like an evenington peninsula, and then like a nighton? Mayo needs to rake as good as he gives. I'm not sure. Mayo is just a MIA at the moment. No, see, the thing is, though, so, Johnny G, you have to look at it this way. In the situation I'm talking about, the only reason that he was an aggressor at all, or was that he was on the defense before the actual aggressor was able to start in, like completely unload on him. So it had slowly built up to this, and I saw it, because it's been even back when before I even left streaming or left YouTube for a while. So like the thing is, under the guise of it being like, hey, I'm just messing with you, there's ill treatment, and Mayo, is neurodivergent. So he doesn't like process things, social cues, like we do, like everyone else does. Like, well, we all process them differently. But anyway, the only reason that he comes in throwing dirt is because he's trying to avoid having dirt thrown at him, when he's just being himself. Now, and I told Cliff, I said, if you're not going to treat the person that you have on the stream, if you're not going to treat them good, don't invite them on the stream. Just don't have them on the stream, period. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have them there if you don't want to be civil. that's fine. Just don't have them on the panel. Like, I don't want someone to invite me on the panel and then completely berate me and like make me feel small and like make critical remarks about everything I do and how I do it. So like that's the thing is like this isn't middle school, you know? Otherwise I'd be beating the shit out of people left and right. Okay, I try Bellarine is the peninsula on the other side of the bay. Bellarine? What's a Bellarine? What's up, Will? What's up, Will Harper? How you doing, man? Poor Mayo's low on the totem pole. Cool kid streams. That's the thing, okay? Like, obviously, Mayo has big dreams and he's shooting for the stars, right? Yeah, it's annoying, but guess what? That's just how he is. He's not gonna change. And if you don't like how he does, how he sometimes how he sometimes interacts socially, don't hang out with him. No one said you has to. No one's making you. But like, then that's what I do. Is if I don't want to interact with someone, I just don't interact with them. I don't like to put myself in a position where I might want to say stuff, mean stuff to people, because it's just not a good position to put yourself in. And I have done it, obviously. I've been in streams and then someone comes in and does something and I'm like triggered and I'm like saying bad stuff, mean stuff. But the thing is, you know, that's one of my character flaws, is that I get uppity when someone is being, when I feel that someone's being a butthole, you know. So it's like, and I think people are ridiculous. So sometimes I call out the ridiculousness and they don't like that. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear it because you're ruining their little like made up world. But anyway, these are like, I built these and I have a whole nother box of more of this stuff. So at Brick World Milwaukee, and now the fortress is destroyed, but I had these on really long, thin things, and then these were like huge, huge, whatever they are, stupid things, but they're very precarious because they're top heavy, so it looked really cool on the fortress, right? So I made a bunch of these, and I was gonna design some more, and make these. I made a bunch that were exactly the same, and then I made some bigger ones and smaller ones, stuff like that. You know, you mix it up. People are fickle, and you ain't got the goods, you get left behind. I feel the same as you, buttchop. You do? Why do you feel like the same as what? I'm an idiot. Always fact check whatever I say. Okay, I've noticed it a bit. Kyle and Cliff needed to do better. Kyle directly is like, he's being like a middle school bully, and he knows that like something ain't right. You know, he knows, oh, there's something off about this person. I'm gonna pick on them, and I'll look cool, and that pisses me off. You don't do that. Just leave that person alone. You know what I mean? Well, I can't see all this. People are fickle. Lego people have to realize no one in Lego is cool. I know. This the thing is like we're like adults, nerdy adults with no lives that play with children's toys, and we sit there and talk about them. They sit there and talk about Star Wars helmets that they build out of Lego like really? Like really? Now, if you're having fun with it, I get it. Like, I like to have fun. I don't take it too seriously. Like, I like to play toys. But a lot of the Lego community is ridiculous. And, like, they're literally, like, taking it real serious and stuff. Like, this is just toys. It don't mean nothing. Where's Jay? He likes your Legos. Who's Jay? Who's Jay? Too right, Johnny. We play with toys. Oh my God, yes. I'm a Lego artist. Yeah, exactly. The same way that someone that works at Subway is a sandwich artist. Whatever gets you through your shift, right? Whatever gets you through your shift. MJ? He's probably sleeping. He probably has to work tomorrow. He's probably not subscribed to me. I don't know. But anyway, I got these picture frames. So send your pictures if you have any 5x7 photos that you want me to display. Make sure that because I got these 50% off. I can display my 5x7 photos of our Lego memories, so that we can remember forever that we're complete nerds who go on the internet and talk about widow guys that are in different realms of the different lands of imaginary. Okay, I play with Legos hard. I'm a hard player too. Like, I'll play real hard till it hurts. Stupid school nights. I know. Like, all you gotta do is break all your all your body parts, and then you don't have to go to work. I mean, it hurts and it's annoying, but seriously, just get into horrific accidents. Because what does it even matter? What does the world even matter anymore? Really? Check this out. Hey kids, make sure you fact check everything on this stream, because just because Buttchop says something doesn't mean it's necessarily right. He has like a little like saucer thing, and he's like the green guy, and he's like, yeah, I got facial hair, and I got eyebrows, because you know that I got the big cows with my big old butt and my flex foot missile. Better watch out, because I got me a thistle. Yeah, I know. So Zizou's probably in bed. Everyone's probably in bed. And that's okay. They don't know. Like, I didn't tell anyone that I was going to stream. In fact, at the beginning, I was telling everyone to leave because this is a private stream and that it's a fake stream anyway. Like, I was going to have it just be like, this isn't real. It's all a dream. Right? Right, Douglas? Like, I told, like, I think Douglas was here, and I'm like, everybody, this is not real. You're dreaming. Blah, 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 blah. And then some people did leave, so it worked a little bit. I don't think people listen that well, though, because, like, I'll tell people, like, this isn't real, you know, like, please go away. And they still stay anyway, which I don't get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've just been told what is going on, and you ignore it. I think they just want to be defiant, which I totally get, because I think I'm very anti-authority too. But it's just like, man, there's no reason for you to stay here if it's a fake stream and you're dreaming. You know what I mean? Like, if it's all a dream, I guess if it's a good dream, you can stick around. But really, I mean, it's kind of boring. Because you're dreaming about some idiot in his bedroom that's like playing with toys. Like, really, this is what you dream about? Some weird guy like sitting in his bedroom surrounded by like building blocks? You got problems, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to go get checked out. I'm sure I'll come off my bike at some point. Future injuries. How's your wing? It hurts. Wake up, Miss Amby. She'd watch this crap. Aw. She doesn't. I would never want her to have to watch my content. Isn't Haley a vampire? She's be up. She probably is up. She'll probably yell at me for not telling her that I was going live when she sees that I went live or something. But there's nothing I can really do about it because I just started it up. I didn't even know if it was going to work. I just pressed buttons on my phone and it just started. So that's why it's not really even a real stream. No, but like, yeah, like that's why, like, I don't force my content on anyone. That's why I was like, I told like Jay's Bucket, I was like, I don't ever ask for subscribes or likes or whatever that stuff is, because like if they don't like it or want to watch it, why am I telling them what to do. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's not. If they want to watch it, they'll watch it, and it's their problem because I don't condone watching it. Like, I would never want, like, I would never wish that on anyone to watch my content. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for you guys. Like, you guys are obviously being victimized by me because, like, I'm making this content, and for some reason you're watching it. You know what I mean? So there's either something wrong with you, something wrong with me, or something wrong with both of us. Because, like, I'm not okay. One, I'm not doing a set review, which, so why are you watching this? You're not getting any set reviews out of it. B, I'm not flexing anything, so, or using weird terminology like weird stuff, weird descriptive terms that don't make any sense. I'm not doing that. So there's no entertainment value. I'm not trying to get you to think something's cool that's not actually cool. In fact, you don't have to think any of this is cool. That's your prerogative. I don't really care. Um, so I don't understand. This isn't the content you're looking for. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe you are looking for this content, but this is not the content that most channels are providing. So I figured since most channels aren't providing it, it's unwarranted. You know what I mean? Look at all these things. What are these? They're like little gear housings or something. You get a whole bunch of them gear housings, you stack them up. But it's like, obviously, I'm not going to be like, hey, like and subscribe, because really, what do I care what you do? Like, that's on you. That's not my problem to get you to do stuff. It doesn't make me happy. Oh, good. Okay, I tricked some people into pressing some buttons on their screen. It's weird. Look at this. The main generator is going to explode. I should share your algo. What's that? Yeah, algos are cool. Yeah, no one should watch this. I know. Like, seriously, I don't understand why anyone would, and I feel bad that you guys have to watch it. Well, you don't have to. You can leave. But, like, I'm just doing this. I don't even know why I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I don't have, like, there's no end game for me. I don't get anything out of it. Except that I get to talk to you. Because I like you. That's my whole end game. Like, I don't have any. Most people who are creating content, they have some kind of ulterior motive. So what they're doing is they're hoping to gain something from swindling you into interacting with them or something because of advertisements. I don't really understand it. It's a stupid thing, but it's like weird. People do it. I don't know. I guess I'm just not into it. I guess I missed the thing where they said that was important in life. Because in life, that's not important, really. I'd rather have a friend than have, like, you watch commercials. Like, you don't usually force your friends to watch commercials, but it seems like a lot of the channels, that's what they want. They're like, I'm your friend, so you can watch these commercials, which is weird. But whatever, I'm stupid, I don't know. I like the cut of the butt2021 chop channel jib. I don't. If somebody is watching and they like what they see, why would you have to remember to like it? That's what I said. I've been saying that for years, Johnny G Douglas. Like, if I'm watching something and I genuinely am enjoying it, I hit the like, or like I subscribe to that channel so I can watch more of their stuff. Like, they're like, well, people forget. And I'm like, well, yeah. If your viewers are idiots, they're going to forget. I know that's not very nice. Okay, I didn't mean that. But I mean, seriously, like, if I like something a lot, like, I like Douglas, Douglas doesn't make, like, crazy content, but so the videos that he's made of, like, his, like, Ninjago layout and stuff, I like it. So guess what I did? I subscribed. He doesn't make content every day. He doesn't do set reviews or, like, try to get me to buy like some kind of weird merchandise. But I like that, so I subscribe, or I subscribe to stuff that I enjoy, and so that just makes sense to me. I don't do it because you reminded me. Like, when you remind me, it irritates me. It actually takes me out of the experience. So, like, if I'm watching a live stream, right, and then all of a sudden you stop, like, we're talking about something, and then all of a sudden you stop to tell me to do some, like, some arbitrary, like, motion, or some arbitrary, like, task that accomplishes nothing, it completely, like, takes me out of the whole experience. Like, I just went from, like, oh yeah, hey, we're talking, oh cool, yeah, a Lego, oh cool, you built a little thing with your stupid Legos, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, don't forget to do this. It's like, I don't I'm trying to enjoy myself, not have chores to do or be told, like, have orders to follow. Like, yes, sir, I will make sure I click on this thing and click on that. Like, I'm working on a fucking control panel, for a factory. Like, don't forget to hit the buttons to make the machine do the work. Like, I don't care. Like, you just stop bothering me and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Poor us. Hey, Douglas. I like this so fast. Okay, that's weird. I only sub to shit I can't stand. Yeah, that's why, like, I have like 40 alt channels. I'm sub to MSsaurus because the content's good. You know what I mean, party people? So Buttchop doesn't watch his own crap, or I watch my own stuff. Actually, the thing is, a lot of it I make the content isn't really for anyone except for me. Like, I actually enjoy going back and watching old live streams or videos because I don't remember what happened because it was like 3 years ago, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that was cool. I forgot about that. Or, like, it's almost like, what do you call it? Like home movies. So you can watch your home movies and, like, be like, oh yeah, I forgot about when that happened in that stream or whatever. Like, it's probably more so for me than for, like, rando people who shouldn't be watching my stuff anyway because it's none of their business. You know what I mean? Twitch crap. Oh, look, shit on the screen. Call Dusty. He's probably at school, pickup, and bored. I did sub to a newbie cabin builder because I thought he'd kill himself with incompetent. Is it like building, like, actual cabins that you, like, for humans to stay in? That's funny. I'm so dizzy right now. Like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Okay, let me see something. Hey, Krusty Crew, don't forget to scrape the barnacles off your wiener. It's still filming when I go out of it. Nope, it's stuck, huh? Nope, it's stuck, huh? Krusty Crew. Well, and don't you think those ACOP boys, like, all of their, like, slang terms and stuff, really creepy implications. Like, really, it sounds like not appropriate. It doesn't sound like cool dude bro slang. It sounds like, y'all might be on a watch list or something. You know what I mean? y'all might be on a watch list. Let's see if I can turn the camera around. I have to get as soon as my arm is fixed, I have to get through that because that goes all the way back to that window back there. And then I'm starting to go through this stuff. But then there's all, like, the Lego. That's like Lego stuff that I built, and so it's just on there because I don't know why. It's stupid. There's a TV that I don't isn't plugged in, and there's my CDs that I don't have a CD player hooked up right now, so we can't listen to them. Sorry. If you come over, I'll hook up a CD player if you want. And there's a basket of gloves. And here's my mom and dad when they got married. This is the day they got married, my mom and dad. And they got married at the courthouse because they're atheists. So they didn't get married at the church. And so that's them at the courthouse. And they got married by the judge. And then I think how many years? Then 3 years after that, they had me. And then I'm gonna see. Maybe it's not super cold outside. Oh, called Krusty Krab. Yeah, I don't know. Like, a Vox of Voice is weird. Everything is. I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel weird because like I'll watch a channel or like interact with people, and I can see like through the veil that they have on to their what their actually intentions are, and like what they're actually up to, and so I see it for what it is, and then my instinct is to call it out, and like but then there's at the same time while I'm sitting there like seeing this they're like there literally is like 30 people in the chat going like the opposite of what I'm doing. Like, yeah, this is so cool, blah blah blah. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that I'm wrong because it usually turns out that they are doing what they appear to be doing, and it eventually, it presents itself. But even when it presents itself, usually people don't notice. So I don't know. I guess I just don't jump on the bandwagon really good. Connect your TV to a hose. No, I gotta plug it in, but I don't get any channels. People look so happy on their wedding day. For the wife, it's her day to be princess. For the husband, because he's getting, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess my parents, they didn't divorce or anything. They loved each other until my dad passed away. But I mean, my mom still loves him, obviously. But yeah, weddings are. I think the big production weddings that cost a lot of money, I think they're ridiculous. Like, why wouldn't like it's about love, not about like having a huge wedding cake and a fancy dress and like all this stupid crap and inviting people that you don't even like or know. Like that's not what it's supposed to be about. That's not how you prove that you love someone. Like you shouldn't even have to get married. If you love someone, they just stay with them because you love them. It has nothing to do with a ring or a signed legal document. But like, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I'm here to buy all your butt merch. I don't have any butt merch. Well, I did make a butt shop coloring book. There's only one in existence. I gave it to Erica. I gave it to Hoosier's daughter. I mailed it to her. And there's actually pages because if you go to the Crayola store in the Mall of America, it takes a picture. The machine takes a picture of you and then prints it out as a coloring sheet. So like I took some pictures of myself and then it printed out as a coloring sheet. And then I took some activities from like Lego magazines and stuff, um, and put it in there and I made it into a coloring book and with a cover and everything, and then I gave it to Erica. So there is like one in existence. It's super rare. It's like one of one, and it wasn't supposed to be merchandise. It was just I thought it was funny to make a butt chop coloring book because it's a ridiculous idea to have a coloring book based on a middle-aged man who plays with toys on the internet. Yeah, like not marriage is a farce. I mean, there's so many divorces. I'm like, so why? I'm like, you need to have a cheap wedding so you can put money in the bank for the divorce. You know what I mean? Like, you should be thinking about that before you even get married. Be like, I need to have enough money in my savings for the divorce. But yeah, I mean, I think if I did it, I think the fun. I think it would also be funny to have size cardboard cutouts. Like you could have it of like say you like a YouTube channel, you could have like a butt shop cardboard cutout, and then that way you can just have it, and it would like scare people when they come into your room and there's like someone standing there, and then you're like, oh, it's just a cardboard cutout that I bought from this weird YouTuber guy. But like otherwise, I don't really think merch is cool. I mean, not for just a human. Like we're just regular people. Like I guess if I took like a shirt that didn't have anything on it, like a blank white T-shirt, and I like took markers and like wrote Douglas McBricken on there and like made a shirt like a DIY like one of a kind shirt for like some like a friend of mine or like a creator content creator, like that'd be cool. But like for them to sell me like there's some like they're a band or something. That's kind of weird, right? Worst part about getting married is it has to be with another human. We hate those. Exactly. Like if you think about it, it's not gonna go well because like you're two different people, and so chances are something's gonna happen. Just saying. I mean, the odds. Look at the odds. Look at history. History repeats itself, right? I have a cousin whose marriage lasted 4 years. The wedding day alone lasted 50. Imagine that you're divorced and you're still paying on the wedding. Doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess it makes sense to a lot of people. It makes sense to. They think that's what you do, and so they just do it. No questions asked. No, no thought. There's no thought process behind a lot of stuff that happens. I mean, I'm not saying like, hey, guess what? I haven't made good life decisions, and like I don't always think things through. So I shouldn't even be talking, but I try to question things, and I mean, I'm still bad at life, but everyone's bad at life. It's You're not supposed to be good at life. That's not why we're born. We're not born to be good at this. Especially because we've created this like really weird, like superficial existence. So like basically we've created a paradox of misery for ourselves, and not like us personally, but like previous humans have created, the existence are that we are in day to day, and no one does anything to change it. I mean, you're like, wow, it seems like people are struggling with this certain aspect of this society that we created, right? And then it's like, well, that's too bad. We can't do anything about it. And then they just go on with whatever they're doing. So, I mean, it's just like, you can think about this stuff, but really, does it really matter if I talk about it? No. I'd rather just have you guys come over and then we could hang out and we could just like you build stuff because I got lots of Lego parts, so we could just like whatever you could build like a mock or build whatever you want, and we could just hang out and like I don't know, make up like adventures with minifigures and stuff like that. Because, I mean, it's a better use of our time. But it seems like that's not what, I guess, it's not meant to be. That's what sucks about the internet is like you can, yeah, it's cool. You can meet people far away that you like have stuff in common with that you like, oh yeah, I'd like hang out with them. But then you can't actually hang out with them. So it's like a tease. Like you're setting yourself up to like have these friends that you can't invite over. Like like, oh yeah, we're friends, but like there's like a bunch of oceans and crap in the way, and it costs too much to go across the ocean, so never mind, we won't play toys. But like, you know, that's just how it goes. It doesn't matter. I suck at life real good. Yeah, life is not, well, it's not set up for us to like really succeed, I don't think. I don't think that's really the grand, I'm pretty sure that's not what the intention of how our world is set up. But I mean, you can be superficially where it looks like you're successful if you follow the rules and do what you're told. Then you can appear to be doing well. But then are you happy? Are those people happy? Probably not. Because they're not actually doing what they want to be doing, and they're not being themselves. They're being what they think they're supposed to be. Because if you act like yourself, then definitely people don't like that. They're like, oh, why is that guy think that he can just be himself? Like he needs to fall in line and do what everyone else is doing, and he's not cooperating, so he's trouble. It's like, no, I don't have to like agree with you on stuff. It's okay if we don't agree, or if I think something is stupid. Well, that's my opinion. Sorry that you're doing stupid stuff. The life bit I don't get is how lazy people get to. Oh, I know. I've worked at jobs where my bosses literally told me that I need to pick up the slack for these other employees because, and I'm like, well, I'm like, they get paid the same as me, but they do less work. Well, they're stupid. They're either like stupid. My boss like, well, they're stupid and lazy. There's nothing we can do about it. And I'm just like thinking to myself, wait, so they're stupid and lazy, and because I'm not stupid and lazy, I get punished and I have to do their work? Like, this isn't like work. This isn't making sense to me. Like, it doesn't seem right. So if they're stupid and lazy, they should be punished, not getting the same wage as me while I do their work. It seems like they're smart because they're not having to do anything, and I'm getting. Anyway, I'm going to Mount Martha. What's Mount Martha? Is it like a giant woman that you climb? Like she has big breasts, and you climb up this giant, huge woman, and then you put a flag in the top of her? Set 71823. New Ninjago Spinner has the Mohawk. Oh, I know. Did you see those guys? They look like the Ninjago, or they look like the Nexo Knights lava guys. They have, there's one in the new Lloyd's Green Dragon set. I want to get. Haley has that set. It comes with the little dragon too, like in orange or whatever. No, yeah. Those guys look really cool. They look like the Nexo, the first wave of Nexo bad guys. The Briars? Hello, Briar. Oh, the Brambling Briars. Mount Martha. I'd like to climb that woman. I'd like to climb that lady. The heads look like the next one. Yeah, yeah. I want to get a bunch of them. They look really cool. I was looking at with Haley and I were looking at. She was because I was looking at that dragon set with Lloyd's green like forest green dragon. I wish I had like. Do I have like a sharp thing? And then I was like, dude, those are really cool. Bad guys. And it just sucks because I can't afford so much Ninjago comes out. You can't keep up with it. Like Ninjago is like constantly every time even when I was paying attention to like sets coming up, every like couple months there's like whole new wave of sets. I'm like, really? I could afford like two of them from the last wave. You already have a new wave coming out? Like I didn't even. So I just kind of gave up, Douglas. I know you were doing really good. You were like keeping on it pretty good, like being able to get a lot of it. I was pretty envious of you, Douglas. And actually, you know, Tim's brick adventure, um, you know, Tim the from that was on Lego Masters. I think he actually has from the very beginning, from 2011. I think he has basically every Ninjago set, and he keeps track. I helped him track down some poly bags he was missing, but like he literally buys everything in the theme. Like that's a lot of money. Like Ninjago's expensive. But it's funny because like the narrative and the story is way more immersive and way more well written and like engaging than the Star Wars stuff. And it's made, you know, in house at Lego, all that like story and characters and plot and like in you know scenery plot everything that goes into it and it's like more high quality than what Disney makes for their stuff, and people are still like still prefer the crappy storyline over something that's like actually well made and actually you can tell that someone actually took some time and they care about the actual like like theme, the outcome of it, or whatever. That's just my opinion, really. It's easier to like something that like a lot of people already like because then you have a lot of people that tell you, so they're like basically saying that it's what is it called, someone they're validating you, so then you're validated and you feel validated in liking it because it's popular, you know what I mean? So like obviously if someone's so cool it likes it, like obviously then it's validating it that I like it. Even if you're just blindly liking it. You know what I mean? Like, do you really like it? Or is it just you gravitated towards it because there's a whole bunch of like people in agreement? There's no one rocking the boat. Because I always was under the impression just because someone tells me something is good, that doesn't mean it's good. I have to check it out for myself. Like, do I personally enjoy it? Because that helps. Oh, the trading cards. RRB Ninjago still collecting all the Ninjago. Who's RRB Ninjago? That's a channel, right? Or that's a guy. He's been doing it for a long time though. He like shows old pictures like of Ninja, like when it was on the shelves in the stores back in the day and stuff. Yeah, Douglas. He definitely like gauges what is acceptable. So in his mind, if bricks are, is into it, then it's cool. You know what I mean? Like that validates it as being cool. Like I've never had an issue with being into something that a lot of people don't think is cool. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't matter about what they think. Like if they don't like it, that's fine. I still like it, so what does it matter what their opinion is? Like their opinion doesn't matter. That's just like their opinion. Like there's people that in the Lego community that probably don't like me, but you know what? Their opinion doesn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, I'm still me, and I can't really do much about that. So they can think whatever they want, and that's them. They usually don't like people who like call it like if they see something they like call it like they see it, or draw attention to stuff that, you know what I mean. They don't usually like that. You're supposed to be cooperative and like validate them that their opinion is fact. And if you don't do that, then they're like, ah, this guy's a pain. He like thinks for himself. He's trouble. But whatever. None of that matters. And usually, like, people's opinions, it doesn't matter because look at the person. Like, at the end of the day, do you have to live with them? No. Does anything that they think or do affect your life? No. So it doesn't really matter. You just got to be happy with yourself. You got to like yourself, and that's all that really matters. It's hard enough to do that some days, but that's the only person's approval you really need is your own. You need to live life so that you're approve of yourself. That's why I try to be good and do good things, and do things like it makes me feel good to be kind to people, to be nice to people, except for people that are scummy. I guess I like to not be nice to them, but they also. I'm usually not nice to people that I see. Not be like they're not nice to people in general. Like they treat certain people a certain way, and other people another way, like some kind of like some kind of class. Like oh, this person's on this level and this person's on this level. It's like, no, that's not really how that works. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. I'm not really into that. I want to be a 60-year-old man like Jabbo too. Well, you know what? And that's the thing. Like Bricksar, he likes what he likes, and that's cool. So to envy that is okay, right? Because the message should be like what you like, because you like it. But then when you take the message as like what Jabbo likes, then you're not really liking it because you like it. You're liking it because someone that you are trying to emulate or be like is telling you that it's good, or is saying they like it. So that's not the reason that you should like it. Where's my scissors? So I had a scissors. No, I swear I did. Ow. So, like, the lesson should be find something that interests you. And so, I guess, like, with, I guess, you know, shouldn't say that. It seems like with Lego, that's how it is. But, like, Mayo, I guess he must genuinely be interested in, like, sports facts and, like, stats. You know what I mean? Like Rain Man, he was into sports stats and, like, memorizing, like, the teams, whatever, their wins and losses and stuff. So he's into that, and he doesn't care if anyone disses sports. He still likes it, and so I respect that because, like, I personally don't care about sports scores, but I think what he thinks to be he wants to be a successful YouTuber, and he thinks to do that you emulate other people who are successful or that you watch on YouTube that have a lot of following. Well, it doesn't work that way. That, like, you can't just copy something and then. I mean, a lot of people do that, but whatever. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. Knowledge is power, but you gotta be careful of that kind of power. That should be a metal song lyrics, Douglas. We should start a metal band. We should make a Lego metal band, and it's all about, like, righteous power struggles between the devious and the kind-hearted, and, like, ripping people apart, because that's always fun. Beach weather here, Butt Shop. I know. I'd love to come visit. Come over to Mornington Beach or whatever. Mornington, what, Peninsula? Hang out with all the bikini babes. If my gut instinct says you're not a good person, I struggle to. Same here. And that's what I do. Like, if I get weird vibes or something's off or not right, I just choose to not. I don't talk. I try to stay away from them. Period. Because there's already been people that have, like, come to hang out with Haley and Hoosier and stuff. Like, you know, try to latch on and be like, hey, yeah. Because they're real inviting to let people, like, join in, you know. They're real, and that's cool, you know. They're like, hey, yeah, come hang out. You know, you like Lego, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to know you. And then I'll get the vibes, and I'll be like, hey, I'll get the, you know, the bad mojo feeling. And I'm like, hey, there's something not right about this person. And they're like, no, they're fine. And I'm like, really? You don't get that from them? No. And then at the end, they'll do something, like, really horrible. And then they're like, yeah, that was a bad person. I'm like, I tried to tell you that. That they weren't cool. But I guess, like, not everyone picks up on that right away, like, has that natural instinct to be like, hey, this person is giving gives me a weird feeling. Some people just don't pick up on it until, like, it's blatantly, like, in their face, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be like, that person, now they shot your grandma and robbed you, and you're like, oh, I guess that guy wasn't my friend. But if you have to wait until, like, they kill your grandma and rob you, like, that's too late. You gotta, like, feel these people out before it gets to that. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, I'll help people, you know, people who are in need, and I'll get screwed over because I'm trying to help them because they're in a bad situation, and they'll end up taking advantage of it, of my help. So I'm not perfect either, but a lot of times I know that I can tell that's coming before it happens, and I just kind of, like, come to terms with it and be like, well, I did this to myself. Like, I tried to help them and then I got screwed over, so I knew that was a possibility. So I guess I'll take the consequences. Mayo needs to be a hot chick that goes into Legos during COVID. He'd cash in. I think that's the secret to success in any platform on YouTube. Are there any Lego hot chicks? No, not really. I don't think so. I mean, there's ones that people like. And, I mean, obviously, because it's like a bunch of nerdy boys who've never kissed a girl, and they like this Lego girl because she's not unattractive, and she likes Lego, so they're like, oh yeah. But really, like, I don't know. I wouldn't watch a channel. I wouldn't watch Lego content just because the person was, I guess, attractive. That's not. That kind of isn't the point. And they're usually puppets anyway. Like they don't actually have like their own opinion on it. It's like Emmasaurus. Like she doesn't. Her opinion is whatever Lego tells her. Her opinion is. Con artist type have a very distinct personality. Yeah. Very true. And sometimes I know that, and I just like I do like doing good and helping people. It actually is like makes me feel good. But after when it starts to make me not when it starts to be hurtful to me, then I don't like it anymore. I almost got the saran wrap fixed. So I try to help people that where you're not gonna be in a situation where they can take advantage. You know, like it's like you help them and then it's over and that's done with, and there's really nothing else. Oh, that's why this got stuck in the first place. It's a factory defect. No, it's not. It's a defective character on the whole dang country. No, but yeah. I mean, it does, I admit, it makes me feel good to be nice to people. But you are setting yourself up to be taken advantage of because the bad people look for people like that. Which is super cool. Why won't this fix? Just like fix. Like I don't have fingernails for this. I've almost got it fixed. I think I got it. But yeah, like some people help people to get something out of it. I don't do that. Like people are like, well, why are you being nice to me? Like, what are you trying to, I'm like, I'm not trying to get anything from you. I'm being nice to you. It's so rare that people are nice just to be nice that people think that you're doing something bad. They think that there's some kind of catch. Like, well, you're being nice, so then now what are you gonna ask in return? I'm like, the whole point of being nice to someone is that you don't expect anything for it, because that's not how that works. The landladies are robots, yeah. Well, and it's like, do you actually think you're gonna get like a honest review of the set? Like, they got it for free. They're like tickled pink. They got free Lego. They're gonna be like, this is great. I had so much fun building it. And here's the script that came with it. Let me tell you about the set, all the play features. This would be great for anybody. It's like, okay, you're a commercial. That's all you are. Like, you know you're not going to get like an unbiased review. Darn it, I thought I had it fixed. Oh, Dusty Bricks is here? Lego people have OCD. Two OCDs together is not good. Con artists. OC. Hey, Chop, your aspect is all Gen Z. Turn your camera on the side. Buttchop's algo only works down under. I don't mind that. I like the Aussies. Back when the internet was like way before YouTube and stuff, I had this friend. She lived in Australia, and I would talk to her like video chat and like audio chat, and then just like text chat with her. Her name was. So long ago. This is like 1999 internet. What was her name? She was really cool. She's a Sheila. That wasn't her name. But I would talk to her a lot. She thought I was attractive. Her name was Sonia. That was her name. I met her on in a chat room, but like we would like video chat with those old webcams that were really bad. They look really bad. Come on. This has gotta work. I did it. Okay. Now I've just killed a bunch of turtles and seahorses with all this plastic. But if I never get the thing to work where you can actually use it, because I need it to wrap my arm when I go in the shower. So you wrap it in saran wrap, because I can't get my arm wet in the shower, you know. And that's what this. Oh, so this stream is brought to you by post-surgery showering. When you get your surgery, remember you might have to take a shower. And there might be rules and regulations. And the person who you told to buy saran wrap, they might buy who you told to buy plastic wrap, they might not buy the good plastic wrap. So sometimes you just gotta learn to cope. But if I don't shower, then I start to smell. Not that it probably matters. It's not like I'm hanging out with anyone in person. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. See if this, oh wow, like an OJ's glove fits. No, what are you saying, Dusty, about the Gen X or whatever? What about the Generation X? What do you want me to do? Put it like this? Oh, it says the orientation is locked. I don't know how to unlock it. Oh, why are people chatting? Stop chatting. All the Aussies are saying hi to each other. Dusty's saying hi. Johnny G's saying hi to Dusty. Dusty's saying hi to Douglas. Douglas saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. She was hot. Sonia was really good looking. She was maybe like 8 years older than me. But she was an attractive Sheila. And I definitely enjoyed like talking to her and stuff. Like I would have totally moved to Australia and banged her. But yeah. And I lost touch with her or whatever. I stopped talking. I wouldn't even know. My room is such a mess though now. See, I'll turn the camera to Gen. You want Gen Z camera? Here. So this is, see, I got Lego sheets. So now I'm standing on my bed, but I got all this crap everywhere, right? So, like, I can't lay down in my bed now until I clean up, which is like stupid. So there's all this like Lego crap everywhere. And see, it's just, I don't know. It's a nightmare. There's boxes up there. There's stuff there. Oh, I almost fell. Are you going to watch me fall and have to go to the hospital? You guys will have to call, the Australians will have to call the ambulance in America. You'll be like, hey, our friend, I know that I'm calling from Australia, but our friend, we were watching him live and he fell off his bed. And so, like, he cracked his head open, so can you go get him? I don't know the address. What do you mean don't scroll up? Sounds like it's a... I bathe is the bay. Like button smacked, lurk mode active. What? Why'd you do that? Wait, why did you hit the like button for one and then go lurk? Oh, are you saying I should end the stream? Probably. Good advice, Dusty. Bricks. End that stream. End that stream. And these are all Nexo, guys. Is there any non? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all at Nexo. So, hi like on a dad's stream. How do I unlock the... Ooh, there's a light. What does this do? Retouch on? I don't want... What's retouch? Retouch off. Retouch off. What's this? Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video up to the last 5 minutes of your stream. I don't know how to work this, Dusty. I can start a Q&A. I can start a poll. What's community moderation? I don't know. How do you unlock... Like, let's say I wanted to unlock orientation. Does... Nope. I think, like, what happens is YouTube gets to pick what you do, and they make the rules, y'all. Because it won't let me. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. What if I put it upside down? Orientation is locked. Okay, so now I'm putting it... Well, you have to tell me how to do it, Dusty, because evidently I don't know how to work a cell phone, so F you. I don't need this crap. You can unlike the stream and stop lurking. Because it's scaring me, Dusty. And look at this. This is a Lego, and that's like a Ninjago. That's like a, look at that stupid mammoth. Is like upside. It's like it got its head in the ground and its ass in the air. And then there's the poor bone creature or whatever from the bone demon or the bone. That's a Mario. And then that's whatever those are, Builder Academy. Oh, there's my YouTube sign from when I was making fun of people who are beg on YouTube for likes and subscriptions. Oh, you want to see here's my x-ray from my first surgery. So that's my arm, and they put that plate and those 2 screws in there in my arm. But they did it wrong. So then I had to get re-surgeried, which is good because then it's only cost like 40 grand. It is like 40 grand with the 2 surgeries. So there's the plate in my arm. But I'm not paying it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They can charge me $1 million grand because they're gonna get $0. That's right. If you're watching medical industry, I win this round. But maybe I should end the stream. Maybe Dusty's right. This is probably boring and stupid. And I should probably clean up. And you guys probably, I would hope, have better things to do, like go to Morningston Point or whatever. Morningston Point. I'm going off to Morningston Point. I'm going to take a little jog around the loo. There's a drifter. You're gonna go. I bet Johnny G's gonna go hang out with drifters at the Morningston Peninsula. I mean, it is kind of a stupid name for a peninsula. I mean, it's not the worst name, but definitely not the coolest. So we're just gonna pick up. So for the end of the stream, it's cleanup time. So if you made a mess while you were watching the stream, clean up your mess. What? Who the fuck is that? JDP Builds. How'd you get in here? And then, so if you made a mess while you were watching the stream, now is JDP in the house. So if you made a mess while you were in the stream, cleanup time is now. And we'll take one last look at the Phoenix armored tribes, leaders of the tribe. That's Eris, Gorzon, Laval. I can't remember his name. Not Rhinona, and then Bladvik, the bear. And so they each have their own printed armor for the Phoenix armor and their fire wings. Oh, Gorzon lost a fire wing? That ain't cool. I wonder where it is, though. That's why you don't make a mess on your bed like that. You're not JDP. You're not going to like my content. This is like really bad. It's stupid content. Like it's really crappy. That's why like Johnny and Douglas watch it. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's not very nice. But where's the effing fire wing? Well, anyway, he's supposed to have two. Well, my arm is broken. It probably fell on the floor when I was. So I took apart like I had this big like moon garage and because I made this like it's like a that CMF, it's the space miner. It's kind of like power miners but in outer space. So I made a big like it had treads and it's like a big mining vehicle that like drills into the center of the planet. Well, anyway, I disassembled that mock, and so obviously now there's parts all over on the bed, and that's where I had this weird. They don't make plates like this anymore. I wish they still did make these plates. I don't know how many things it is, but the 80s plate. But so I made a mess like I usually do. Now I gotta clean it up. Because basically Dusty said the stream sucked. So we're gonna turn it off. Not that I care that he didn't like it, but there's no point in torturing Johnny and Douglas anymore. Like I'm sick of torturing them. Oh, my little wings are flappy, make you happy. But then, and I was showing him this Galaxy Squad thing. Whoever's still watching this garbage. So I'm just cleaning up right now. So don't. And remember, I said everything in this stream that you heard that I said, fact check it. Fact check it, everything. Don't just blindly believe what you're told. Like, just because I said something, that could be just my opinion. It's not based on, some of the stuff isn't based on fact. I don't guarantee that, and I don't voice my opinions as fact. So fact check everything. Anything anyone tells you, question it. Doubt everything. Never believe what you're told, and you'll do just fine. So I'm standing on my bed right now. What I'm doing is you can't see, but I'm fixing my pillows because eventually I'm gonna lay down. I don't feel tired. And actually I'm starting to feel less tired the more we go. So that's not good. I guess I could do more research on themes because it turns out all of the serpentine from the Ninjago, that's a tribe. That's the snake tribe from Shima. So that sucks. That adds a whole new wait, let's see what this stupid chat said. Show your Legos some love. The 2 operations, twice the lack of payments, right? Bricks is the way. JDP in the house. LOL, sup, Johnny G, buttchop. Hello, all good, no stress. Never blindly believe everything. Exactly. Believe nothing, question everything. Do research and think for yourself. Use educated, logical thinking processes when you get information thrown at you. Critically think about it. Because for some reason, not everyone has your best interest in mind. Weird, right? That's weird. But yeah, so the stream's done. I cleaned up my bed. It's midnight 47. It's only midnight 47 here, so that's not even really late. Are you Eastern time zone, JDP? I forgot. No, you're Canada, but are you Eastern? But I don't know how you found my channel, JDP, but don't feel like you need to subscribe or anything. I don't care. I don't need, only subscribe if you want, if for some odd reason you think you're going to want to watch anything on here. Otherwise, don't bother because I only like to have subscribers that actually, are, I don't know, active, I guess, that actually want to. I don't need someone just to subscribe and then never, use the channel. Because mostly all the stuff I make on here is for me and for, other butt shoppers, people in the squad, and the party people, Krusty Crew. So, when you do the party people, Krusty Crew, then that's who I make content for. So if you like to take bath salts outside bricks and minifigs, that's cool. Oh, I know. I'm a trucker. Had several companies screw me over. I'm in Alberta. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the trucking industry is bad here, too. I have a couple friends who are truckers. Jim Carrey seems nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice Canadians. Yeah, no problem, eh? Weirdos of the interwebs. Yeah, there's a lot of bad people on the internet. You know what I mean? A lot of filthy, disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know. There's a lot of good people. It's just, I'll never ask you to like or subscribe. I don't need you to. It doesn't really help me out or anything. Only do it if you want to keep track of the tiny bit of weird content that I make. That's about the only reason you would need to. But this is the fire chi. But anyway, we're going to end this one. Shout out to Rod Stewart Bricks. Danny Glover Bricks came by before. Thanks, Danny. Rod Stewart Bricks, man, get a hold of me. We'll collab soon. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Emmosaurus was in the chat, and Emmosaurus and Bugsy Malone Bricks. So that was fun. So we'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to get your prostate checked and get it checked often. Make sure you're having your prostate checked at least once a month. By a professional or not, it doesn't matter. If you know, like a homeless drifter or something, have him check it for you. It's a lot cheaper, and he'll get in there and finagle around like he's digging for change in a phone booth. Okay, well, anyway, enough joking aside. Thanks for all the super chats. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for everybody that super chatted. What I do with the super chats is I actually send it back to your PayPal account. So expect to get all those super chats back in your PayPal, because that's ridiculous. You don't just give money to someone who's sitting in their bedroom talking stupid, okay? That's a lesson learned. Next time I keep the super chats to teach you not to waste your money on some idiot in his bedroom playing with toys, okay? Thank you. You all have a good night. It was great seeing everybody. Added you to the butt board. Yeah, everyone who super chats, I get your name tattooed on my ass. Peace. Peace. Hey, wait, does it work to do this? No. If I use StreamYard, I can do that. Yeah, have a good night. I think I just hit this. Okay, bye.